Gavin.
Hang on. Video, integrated webcam, original ratio. Touch up my appearance. We'll turn that up.
I think there's a. I think I saw a little box that said something about mirror your thing or something. So.
Oh, mirror my video. I'm still upside down. Just
no. It's mostly because you can quickly change camera orientation directly from the app settings. Does not matter how you actually mounted your webcam. You can always change the image orientation from the settings section. There's a small rotate icon apparently.
Is there? I've clicked on advanced. Now I'm really scared. Never click on advanced.
Well, in the rules of the meeting, which I'm about to read out when we start, there's nothing about being upside down. So I accept the fact that you're there is fine.
Okay, well you do the normal bits, and I'll go in the background and see if I can see the setting.
Good evening, Ian. Ellie, it's 6:31. Shall we kick off the meeting?
Yes, please.
Right. Okay. Well, welcome everybody.
IT genius.
Well done. Well done. We know who to phone if we have any IT problems. Right. Okay. Item 1 on the agenda. We have absences and substitutions. So we've got Councillor Edwards is replacing Councillor Gaskell. Councillor Tustane is replacing Councillor Tom. And we've got apologies and no replacement for Councillor Putty. Any others? No. Right. So item 2, there are no declarations of, oh, sorry, item 2, are there any declarations of interest? No. Actually, before we go on to that, I need to read out, actually, fortunately, we're doing a Zoom meeting tonight. And so I have a very bad cold throat and cough. That's brilliant. But because it's a Zoom meeting, I need to read out the following statement. Okay. Right. Now, I am Councillor Falconer, the chair of the Audit and Accounts Committee. And I would like to welcome everyone to the meeting, which has been held virtually and in accordance with the Council's rules for virtual meetings, which reflect the government regulations. The meeting is being streamed live on YouTube and will also be available to view after the meeting is finished. Councillors who sit on this committee are identified by name on the screen, and I will introduce the officers by name before they address the committee. Councillors are reminded that although this meeting is being held remotely, they are regarded as being present in a meeting of the council, and they should observe the normal rules of behaviour under the Member Code of Conduct and not allow members of their household to distract them during the course of the meeting. Can members ensure that their mobile phones are now switched off or are on silent? Members of the committee will turn on their video link during the meeting and keep their microphones muted unless they have been invited to speak by myself as the chair. Members are reminded that if they switch off their video link or move away from the camera, they will be treated as leaving the meeting and will not be able to take part in any vote taken on the item under discussion. Although it's worth pointing out tonight, we've got lots of recommendations and notes as opposed to we don't have decisions to make. Members can indicate their wish to speak by raising their hand or by using the electronic function, and should only speak when I, as chair, invite them to do so. The officers present will only switch their video link on during the item that they are presenting or where they wish to be invited to speak by me as chair. As chair, I will confirm the name of any visiting speaker at the appropriate time in the agenda, who will address the committee by audio link. Councillors should declare that they are leaving a meeting and switch off their video link if they have a disclosable pecuniary interest or other personal interest in an item on the agenda. The councillors can switch on their video link when I call the next agenda item. Voting will be taken by a roll call, and I will confirm the recommendation proposed to the committee before the voting begins. Can each member indicate whether they are for or against the recommendation, or whether they wish to abstain? Hopefully we will not have any IT problems, but can I remind councillors that if their connection is lost, that they should immediately advise a democratic support officer and use their meeting link to access the meeting again. Right. So that's that formality. So back to the agenda. Yes, we've done the apologies and replacements. Are there any declarations of interest? Nope. There are no urgent matters. So we can go on item 4, which is the minutes of the meeting held on the 6th of December. Can I take it that these are a fair and accurate reflection of the meeting that was held? Yep.
Agreed.
Okay. No thumbs down. So we'll take that as those minutes as accepted. So that then takes us on to item 5, the external investment funds monitoring. Just as a prelude to the agenda, we've got quite a lot of items on strategies and processes, etc. And of course, these have been ongoing for several years. So much of what we have before us is a repeat of the previous strategies. So the interesting aspects is more that which is changing or being proposed that's different to the past. So on that note, I think I will introduce Sue Querden, the Section 151 officer, who will then hang on.
I'll hand over to Arlene Close, Chair, after I've introduced the report.
Right. So we're actually going into yeah. So at this point, we're going into pink papers. So I need to read the following because we will have to do this offline. So can I have the agreement with the members of the committee that the meeting is now to become confidential, and the acceptance of the following motion: that pursuant to Section 100A(4) of the Local Government Act 1972, the public be excluded from the remainder of the meeting on the ground that the public interest in maintaining the exemption outweighs the public interest in disclosing it, and therefore that exempt information is likely to be disclosed as defined in the appropriate paragraph 3 of Schedule 12A of the Act. Okay, now in order to carry on